Number one, as we said, the cortisol steal. Stress is called cortisol in the body. If we experience a lot of either mental stress due to our perception of reality, right, maybe our imagination, but our perception, or if we experience a lot of emotional stress, which yes, is filtered through the mind, but again, depends on our ego and perception, or then if we're putting the body literally under a lot of stress, like working excessive hours, not sleeping enough, following a refined inflammatory diet, then these stresses will steal away from our progesterone production, right? Fundamental for sleep, fundamental for energy, fundamental for mood. And it will affect the quality of healthy estrogens we produce and the metabolism and excretion of these estrogens. Remembering that hormones are produced, they are used, and then they are released from the body. They have to be cycled. If we don't have proper metabolism of estrogens happening in our liver, and enough of particular nutrients and antioxidants and fiber in our gut, the used estrogens will be reabsorbed by the gut lining back into the cardiovascular system, and almost all of our tissues are sensitive to estrogen. The body thinks, oh, there's still estrogen pumping around the body. I'm not going to produce any new estrogen. But in fact, this is non-functional estrogen. And this all births from having high cortisol, having high stress. So first and foremost, we need to take a look at our lifestyle. What are the key stresses in our life, key stress triggers? And how are we dealing with these triggers? Can we avoid or remove ourselves from these stressful situations or environments? Or is the best we can do to manage? For management, number one, our free, sacred tool that we have and hold within us is breath. So noticing that every time you inhale, if you were to do a heart monitoring machine test now to see your blood pressure, every time you inhale, blood pressure goes up. Blood pressure and the way the heart pumps is responsive to cortisol. So literally every time you inhale, you are connecting with your sympathetic nervous system and increasing a bit more cortisol in the body. When you are exhaling, releasing carbon dioxide from the system, you are lowering blood pressure. You'd see on the machine that the raise goes slower. There's a better, more rhythmic pattern to it. Because when you exhale, you lower cortisol in the body. And the heart, of course, responds to cortisol and adrenaline. This is what drives how your heart pumps, how it sends blood to all the tissues of the body. So already just focusing on the exhale, you're going to lower blood pressure, yes, but lower cortisol, lower your stress levels in the body. Also, we know that carbon dioxide has a low pH in the body. What is pH? Acid, right? Low pH is acid. So if we have an acidic cell environment, we're contributing even more to that stress. We're contributing to inflammation. So the more carbon dioxide we blow out of the body, the longer the exhale. The more carbon dioxide we excrete, the more we raise our pH, the more alkaline we become. This literally is a switch, a biochemical switch that switches off our fight and flight system, cortisol, adrenaline, acid, inflammation, and triggers our parasympathetic rest, digest, and regenerate, the alkaline healing system of the body. This will immediately lower cortisol and help your body produce more healthy estrogen, help your body produce more healthy progesterone, and maintain testosterone levels. So number one is breath. Number two is trying to live a balanced lifestyle in terms of work and home balance, in terms of nutrition, ensuring that you have a good night's sleep every night. And then supplements, of course, play a huge role, depending on particular needs. If you want to boost those hormone levels, if you need to lower stress, If you need to promote metabolization and excretion of those dangerous hormones, those metabolites, very often, if my patients are open to it, we'll approach it from all three aspects, because it's important, all three together. But not everyone is ready for that amount of supplementation.